Oh, no. Oops. Oh, who has toddlers? My mic ended up on the floor. My apologies. Give me 2 seconds to put it back in place. Okay, good. Who has toddlers? Welcome back, everyone. My name is Fritz. We are back with Austria tonight for some European Universalis 4 in Austria. When we left off last night, we were getting ready to rein in the Italians before going after Poland. Also, we do have the incident where the Teutons want to join the Empire, and I will wait for that Polish war until they join, because it will be beneficial to me to give land back to the Teutons. One other thing I noticed when I jumped in just now, this mission here is available, and it has the option to give 50 opinion to all princes in Italy. Given that almost everyone is at 100, I mean Savoy's 99, Milan's 95, Genoa's already there, Ferrara's already there, Lucca is a free city, we don't care about them, Florence is already there, Mantua's close. End of year tick will tick most of them up. I'm considering hitting that button, and then I think the Shadow Kingdom is done. We did set up Siena and Lucca as free cities, so we don't need to worry about them. They're free cities, they're not going to leave. Everyone else who can get to 150 opinion, we're set. So I'm going to let my diplomats come back. Who was the furthest away? Savoy. No? Milan, okay. Alright, recall all diplomats. Everyone's up over 100. Let me just double check. Savoy 109. Montferrat is a vassal, I don't care. Genoa 111. Milan 105. Mantua 105. Ferrara 122. Florence 110. Now to hope this does what I want it to do. A peaceful approach would be best. And with that, the decision has come up. Reign in Italy. Italy has been returned to the fold. 25 imperial authority. Hallelujah. Got 32. We're about to get another 7 from the Teutons joining. Has that left? No, just surpassed the Poles, which I want to leave unchecked. Hungary is proving a thorn in my side. They are at 61 Liberty Desire, so we do need to expand, keep them happy. We shall get another general over here. Slightly better than my 0-0. And we will prepare for war against Poland, Lithuania, and Riga, I believe it is, and Sweden. Sweden could be a bit sketchy, but I think I've got enough favours up my sleeve that that's not going to matter. As far as over here goes, we are being re-elected. What do I need for taking the electorship off of Bohemia? That's under decisions, isn't it? Usurp electorate, what's that one? Stability 1. Their opinion high enough? Yeah, okay. I'll let Papal Authority deal with that one. I'm behind on admin tech, so I do want to get that up first, but we shall auto-diplo, let's go with neighbours for now. 2 of them. Hungary, you just really don't like me. Growing naturally at 20 per year, so that's the good side. Ottomans are going after Venice. Ottomans are starting to get aggressive. You know, Byzantium still exists. Know what I'm thinking, B1? I'm gonna ask Hungary to make some claims. Trade disputes. Why are we getting trade disputes? Probably Venice. I was thinking of something. What was I thinking? Right, when is this finishing up? Do I have a date? December. Could I diplo-vassalize Byzantium, or am I too far away? Seems unlikely. Oh, they've got roads as well, that's why. Ah. Are we improving with Serbia? Not really necessary. Oh, thank you, Crimea. That is very handy. RNG running my way to this morning. So we slowly wait for the Imperial incident to run its course. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I want to take care of that though. I shouldn't need to worry about that. I mean, I know Pretender Rebels are a pain, but Hungary should be able to take care of them now. Austrian silver. We finally have Austrian silver. That one took a while to get through. Where are we? Local dev cost in Intel. Gold depletion chance down. We just got Schwartz silver mine, so that's okay. Still need to balance the estates, getting everyone's loyalty up. 40% crown land is still a little while away. Meanwhile, Poland has 30,000 troops. We do outnumber them on their own. Lithuania with 23, so that's 53. As long as we can get Hungary on side, we are laughing. Alright. We'll accept the Teutonic Order into the Empire. That is excellent. They are in. Riga is in. Riga is a prince. I didn't realise we had that event. Huh. I was looking into that, and apparently that's through their mission tree, and we wouldn't have had enough land. But that is, I will take that. And with that, I think we're going to slow down speed, and we are going to jump into Poland. I don't see a reason to slow down. Novi Sax, I reckon we'll go for. Sweden will join, Riga will join. I can bring in Burgundy, which is handy. Brandenburg doesn't want in. Cologne and the Palatinate. So outnumber them 3-2, which is always a good start. Thereabouts. And we'll jump in. And hope Hungary helps us out. We shall. Brandenburg is fine. Let's improve with Savoy. And our goals for this war really return land to the Teutons and take as much land from Poland proper to get them down so that we can get the PUCB on them. 47 gold. Gold is worthwhile at the moment. We are losing money. Another incident. The Pope wants to become a member. Yes, please. The Pope will join the Empire. Yes, I am all for that. More princes in the Empire. Voltaire's Nightmare, assemble. As Poland's got one army just marching through, they're going to intercept. Oh no, two of their armies going north. While both their armies are heading that way, I might sneak around the back. Burgundy's going to attack one of their armies. While Holland's troops are getting wiped out. That's unfortunate. Burgundy won the first battle, but the second's going the wrong way. Hungary, can I make you happy? Not like I could with a vassal. I can't just placate ruler because I am your ruler. Give them 10% monthly income, reduce their... Might be worth it while this war's ongoing. Not ideal, but I think it's probably worth it. Burgundy's just marching around, just stomping the Polish troops that have made it through to Germany. Lithuania is down in Wallachia. Poland's trying to steer around Stettin. Munich wants... Oh no, sorry Munich, I missed you. We are getting close to almost a 50-50 split on the princes on the second reform at the moment, but we are still 2 away We are 9 months. I believe from hitting the second reform button, assuming princes are on board. That's Moldavia. Sorry, I thought for a moment Mecklenburg were in it. No, that's not Mecklenburg's flag. It's okay. Cologne moving north. I've employed Munster's troops. That's handy. Poland marching through central Germany. Lithuania's got 24 stack up there. That's unfortunate. Southern diet. No point doing that at the moment. Lithuania doesn't want to borrow Cologne. I do see a lot of enemy troops just marching around northern Germany at the moment. Burgundy is taking out Regan troops in Munich. A 27 Swedish stack has just appeared. That is going to wipe out the Burgundian stack. About time that turned up. We are going to go with Diplo. Diplo first, and we will branch into religious. Yes, Brandenburg, we will take that marriage. Hungary is bailed out on attacking the Lithuanians. Naples is still excommunicated. Sweden wants a white peace, I'll take that. But seems unlikely. Hungary is attacking the Lithuanians up in Mecklenburg, while Cologne is being sieged down. Burgundy jumping on a small stack. Hungary jumping on a small stack. Condottieri from Munster coming through Intal. I am not liking the fortunes of that Brabantian stack on Poznan at the moment. Might get reinforcements, but I don't think it... Oh no, the Swedish stack's going to Poznan. The Moldavian stack's on the go. Bohemia might be able to reinforce. No, not with a 30 stack just sitting there, no. Gonna get hit now. Unjustified demands down. That is a good one to get. Just random event there, and it's kind of coming clutch. Come on, take Warsaw on a 14. Warsaw on a 14 will be handy. Disease outbreak is not what I wanted. Krakow is not good. 53,000 troops attacking the Polish coalition. That's almost their entire army. 3/4 of their army sitting in Bohemia. Taking attrition. I am not opposed to them taking attrition. They've got 21 manpower, that's fine. Sweden's manpower is 18, so they're going to stick around for a while. They've got the manpower to hang out. Another disease outbreak in Warsaw. That's not good. Bohemians can't take Podolia. Less than good. Pope is in the Empire. Excellent. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is just gonna... Oh, that's unfortunate. I mistimed that completely. Or can I not click a reform while I'm at war? That might be the problem. Can't click the button while I'm at war. Oh, I'm wasting some authority. That's okay. That's okay. We have not been optimal this run. Dolia has fallen. Thank you, Bohemia. And that Swedish army in Prague looks like it's going to fall with reinforcements coming. Yeah, they've run away. Come on, Warsaw, fall for me. Not quite. Land battle in Skåne. Wasn't expecting that. I would have thought the Swedish ships would have controlled the channel. Why does the Palatinate want Kong? Alright, they flipped it back, that's okay. Sieges are taking a bit too long for my liking, but this Munster stack is holding its own. I think they're about to get wiped completely, but they've done alright. Do I want subjugation on Milan? I do not need subjugation on Milan. They are already part of the Empire. I will take the prestige there. Oh, come on, these two forts, they need a fall. Can't even assault the fort because I haven't got a breach. Okay, Hungary wants Yasia, that's not gonna happen. Oh, Krakow has fallen. Thank you. Burgundy might lose some troops down there, but that is... Oh, they're defensive in the mountains. 2-1 though. And they're going to hold off. Well done, Burgundy. Finish off that Polish stack while you're there. That would have been handy. Come on, Warsaw. You know you want to fall. Thank you. Year and a half. Nearly 2 years for that fall. Now, looking at this, what do we need to do with Poland? We need to get them under 400 development total. They have 227 themselves, which means that their vassal contribution needs to be 83, I want to say? 86. So I would need to take 200 from their vassals, or I'd need to take a bunch of land. That's the easy answer, really. I think giving back as much to the Teutons as possible is the first choice. They're down 34%. If I wanted to return cores, I can only return to Crimea. Teutons still have cores? They do. I'd need to siege them down, that's why. Swedes are moving around the north. They aren't looking in great shape. That's brave Holland. Attacking 5-2 into a fort. I don't think they're surviving it. How is... Yep, I still need to keep the subsidies into Hungary to keep them loyal. Opening in the fort in Poznan, that is a start. Too early to try to assault the fort. How close is Sweden to coming out? A long way. They're a long way from just a white piece. Bohemia's going in for that Swedish stack though. And they... oh no, reinforcements are coming through. Bohemia's going to hurt that one. That is going to hurt. Where are the Hungarians? They're down there in Moldavia, just chilling. $16k manpower to 18k, then okay. Ottomans sieging Salzburg, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mistimed my war on this one. I should have waited to click the reform before starting this war, but live and learn, we're playing sub-optimally, which, given the world conquest strategy we're using, is acceptable, really. The HRE vassal swarm into world conquest is one of the more easier ones to do. More time efficient. Occupied by Cologne. Interesting. Okay, Poznan's fallen. That's okay. Chewing through the money. And what have we got? We've got a 12 stack over here, 5 stack over here, another 9 stack up there. Starting to siege back territory down here, which I'm okay with. They're not taking forts. That's an early wall breach in Tuchel. Vassal Swarm's doing its thing. Sorry about that at the moment. We're looking at things. If we return cores to the Teutons, we can return 2 of them. That's fine. Novi Sax, Krakow. They're probably 2 I'd want at minimum. 59. And that is Plock down. Wouldn't take a 59, they're close to a 59. Hungary is just sitting on forts, which I am not opposed to. Defender's Desert, that's slowly working down my favour. Come on, Hungary, you know you want to do it. Wall breach for the Burgundians, that's a good sign. No one's in Sweden yet. Siege of Tuchel is over. How does that leave us? That's still a 59. They won't let us. They'll let us do that. They'll let us do that. So that would get rid of 9. 29, 43. No, I'm doing my math wrong on that. Their development is 597. So I'd need to take 200 total. 18, 38, 52. That would be a quarter of what I need to take off them. It's worth pushing a touch more. Yep, that's fine. Pretenders in Prague. That is unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to do much for that for a little second. Salzburg may have access. They will let me go for another one. Could I return Ermland? No. Almost tempted to say that's the better option. That's 8, that is 7, but it does open up the option for further. Poland is fully occupied. Still wouldn't take a 67. A few months off that. If I can get Sweden out of this war. Sweden, how close are you to a white peace? 2 years. Someone died. Someone died. I don't have the money to replace them. What is... what? Oh, it's the forts. It's the forts. I forgot that was how that worked. That is absolutely fine. Can I do something with tithes? Riga, do you want to be out of this for nothing? Yes, you do. That is fine. You can get out of here, Riga. Question is, can I get Sweden out for nothing? $16 Lithuanian stack just sitting back in Cologne. Could use an inflation reduction guy, but we'll work with that. Well, I'm working on a really crappy region. Come on, Burgundy. Sweden's down to 12 reasons not to stay in the war. I don't see their troops anywhere. They've only got 5k left, that's probably why. Reasons are going up for Sweden, that's unfortunate, but all part of the plan. That's not part of the plan. That's a mistake. Danzig is down. It will not allow me to return Danzig to the Teutons. Can I take the fort in Lvov? It will let me take the fort in Lvov. Poland into a coalition? I don't care. I've got room. Podolia is a fort. That's nice. Is there a 13 that I can get? Arabia I don't care about. Maybe a couple of small ones. And Tukul. That's a fort that I don't have to siege down next time. 97. They won't do a 97, but I don't think they're too far away. Especially if we can get Sweden out. Ferdinand has taken the throne, 443. We're finally getting some points back after that horrible 001. Sweden still 16 reasons against. Hopefully Burgundy can make it across. I think they're going to go take their Danish province. I'm going to sit on Viborg. We could march all the way around to Stockholm if we really wanted to. Oh. Okay, where'd you come from? Profiteering in St. Polten. Upset Goslar. I can upset Goslar. Okay. Do we not give them Königsberg? They'll do an 84. Should do a little bit more than that. Do a 93. $91, $92, $100, $94. Alright, 93 seems to be as far as we're going to be able to get. Coalition of just Poland, so I think that's a good start. Alright. Head back there. You head back there. Boy, we are going to start by coring. How has that affected Poland? They have 161 plus 356 from their vassal. So they are still 100 odd away from being in that PU range, which is not good. But things I can do. Diplomats, diplomatic reputation, done. Seize land. Done. Got rid of that autonomy penalty. Autonomy is going to be ticking down while we're at peace. That's great. About time that happened. And we are not going to summon a diet. Two provinces from Teutons into the Empire. That is excellent. I need to core before I can add to the Empire. Trade company. I don't want a trade company. I want to Empire. So cores need to happen first. I am trying to remember what is the order of operations here. Balance of power. Won 5 wars, I've won 6. 20 years of improved diplo relations. Improve relations up. Diplo advisor will grant aggressive expansion impact. I think that's fine. Low crown land is a problem, but it is okay. Forts. Forts is what I was thinking. Forts need to go off. Money is not great. Burgundy is now great power. Even oh. Yep, okay. Alright, this is gonna require some pain. Army maintenance up. This is not how I wanted to do it, but this is gonna be the pain. I'm gonna play Rebel Stomp for a while. We don't need to go to war with anyone at the moment. We don't have the Expand the Empire CB, which would be my first call. You can sit there. You, on the other hand, can come back to the home. Alright, and I need to set my diplomats 1 to subjects, 1 to neighbours. Yeah, unfortunately we are not yet in the point. Saxony, what have you done? Return Anhalt, please. Alright, we're going to be playing under pain for a touch. Don't want to lose the stability at the moment. I'll take more loans. Hungary should be all over that one. Should not need my help for that. Alright. How many more of these 1% loans have I got? I've got a couple. Take one loan. Pay off. That one. Take another loan. Pay off my other one. Back to getting debt with the burgers. I have 16 loans apparently. Alright, let's get rid of a bunch of them. 108's definitely. $142s. Alright, they are all my one centers there. I paid off one of the 1%ers. No, that was silly. Oops. Take out another one to pay off 2. Right, down to 9 loans now. 10. Huh. Alright, yes. But on the plus side, even with the unrest up, autonomy is down through the floor now. So that is always a good sign. Money is going to start flowing a bit better now. 22k Waldensians, that's not good. Alright, how is Burgundy looking? They still have a weak claim on the throne. Truce with Hungary is up, so that's unfortunate. Venice is still at war with the Ottomans, and they are losing only because the Ottomans can't get to them. We're down to 27. I need to turn support loyalists off. That kept them loyal through that war, which is what I needed. How far behind tech am I? I haven't embraced the Renaissance yet. I am well behind tech. Don't do it, Bohemia. I know you will, but don't do it. Okay, 76, 17, 38, 21, 82, 35 and 16. And they're getting there slowly, so... We are falling behind in tech, but... yeah. We do not have the financial capacity to take all the loans out to hit that button. Speaking of how many... oh, it's not that much to do. 170. One loan would save me a bunch of points. Brandenburg. Come home, come home. I set you to stomp rebels. Have a good chance of doing so, that is good. Ah, the Empire has grown. I've got land back? Possibly. You want sailors? Take them. Right, Bologna, would you like to join the Empire anytime soon? Not sure where that modifier comes from. But fair to say, no, you don't. What about these guys? They've all got the same. I'm guessing that's a result of the Shadow Kingdom. That is fine, I can force you in later. Hello. Hello. What's happened here? Maria's taken the throne. I want stability. Please. Independence of the lowlands. Yes. What's going on with Burgundy? Did they choose going their own path? Entirely possible that's what they chose. Okay, France has just gone to war for the throne. Oh, this is... Of all the things, RNG has gone the complete wrong way on me. On everything this run. I couldn't get Hungary peacefully. The Shadow Kingdom worked okay, but now I've missed the Burgundian Inheritance completely. Oh. What's the war look like? It's just France and Orleans. We outnumber them 4-1. So France should not have an issue here. The issue is what's Burgundy going to do with the peace. And at the moment I need to sit back home and do not a lot. Everyone else should be able to charge in and do what they want to France. How does this affect my mission tree? Either have a PE on Burgundy or have 4 provinces in that area. I gotta get Burgundy into the Empire, then revoke the privilege. That would be annoying. Hold off on that one until I can embrace institution. The Burgundian army has just been wiped out by the French, and they are taking out pretender rebels. Hungary's over there. Oh. Alright, we finally got this one. We need... I'm gonna go this one just because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to utilize it. Utilize. Speaking English is hard sometimes. Big battle going on in Champagne. Looks like everyone is going to win. Reform desire, papal influence. I'll take the papal influence. Don't need autonomy. Burghers can suffer. Serbs and Kotor. Alright. You go. You're unlikely to see any rebels anytime soon. Bolinians are about to pop. That's okay. Can't call those 3 until the other ones are done. That is perfectly fine. Platinum's about to lose their army there. That's unfortunate. France doing a number. Alright. Should I head there with this stack? I might. France still has 32k, 24 in the manpower pool. Usurp electorate. That is useful. Worth a 5 authority there. Just keeps everyone else happy. I have no heir, that's why no one is liking me at the moment. I'm having a really bad run with heirs as well. Siena's involved? Alright, was not expecting that. No, no, no. Event happens in 10 days. Well, we're at war, so... Allied in war together. That's... Oh, they've taken the capital. That's always... sucks. Right, I'm gonna slow down speed. We are... The fort? Oh, there's a fort there. Orleans is gone. 20 stack up there. A wall breach and I'm laughing. Don't march down to Siena, that's not worth it. What are we doing? We outnumber them 5 to 1. 4 to 1. Food shortage. They're down to 203. I need a defender's dessert and I'm laughing. A wall breach would save me a bunch of time and hassle. They're all still in. I've had really bad RNG on this run. It's been just unfortunate. Come on, come on. Where are they going? Siena's over there. Burgundy's trying to siege down Siena. Where's the French stacks gone? They're going for my territory. Well, good luck. They're coming for me. Come on, Hungary. Help me out, buddy. Hungary. Hungary. Why? What the fuck, Hungary? Seriously, Hungary. Just fucking me over. This entire campaign. All you've done is fuck me over. Oh. The French are gonna get Burgundy. What the shit? And now Hungary sits on the... Oh my... Oh... It's not going to be worth sitting on this fort. Sit on it or I will. These fucking Volhynians haven't fired either. Oh my... Now it's only a 2 to 1 advantage. We had them 4 to 1. Oh. Oh. I want these Volhynians to fire. That's what I need. Now they fire, same time as those ones fire. There's no point you sitting there, really. Go and take care of them for me. Oh. French heading south? The French are heading south. Why are the French heading south? No Frenchies! Bad France. God damn it, Hungary. Alright, they're taken care of. You now, head over here. Krakow's fine. I don't believe half this shit. And here come France again to attack the fort. And the Bohemians will now die because... Oh no, they've got... No! They've got backup coming in. Now they're back up. Oh my... Is it because I'm the player? Valachians I can't do anything about at the moment. Come on, that fort needs to fall. Take their capital back. French army ran away. There is a 20 stack of Bohemians just sitting there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, take another loan. We need to embrace that institution. It's getting stupid now. Miltech 6, I can't afford to be behind the French any longer. Oh, alright. Jump up there, get on that fort. Can I core those lands? No, I cannot. It's taken way too long for Dijonais to come back under Burgundian control. And if the French get in there, I am not going to be happy. They are. They're going in. Oh. Are we going to get in time? That's the next question. Yes, we are. Thank balls for that. Are we going to win? Yes, thank balls for that. Fucking hell. Dear gee. That was just fucked. Oh, you would, France, you bloody would. No, fuck off, France. Where am I retreating to? I'm retreating. Oh my. What the fuck? Oh. What the actual fuck? Seriously, what the actual fuck is this shit? Why am I not allowed to retreat? At all. Allow armies to attach. Fucking. France is making a beeline for me again. Oh, and all they're doing is picking off the tiny fucking stacks. Fuck's sake, France. Go back, go back. I need to reinforce this army with more troops. I've got no choice on that. Their manpower 16. Deal with the money at the moment. France are back. Oh, how have they managed to get it up that high that fast? Oh, it's fucking John Bureau. Seriously. Oh, he needs to die in battle. Yeesh. Oh, that's Hungarians. Back out to outnumbering them by thousands. 4-1. 71%. Yeah, that fort's not falling anytime soon, is it? Well, let's go for that one. That one's got no general on it. 85, even with their... Okay, that fort's lasted long enough. France is down to medium enthusiasm. Burgundy's up at high. We'll take that. They're about to lose their capital. Come on, Genoa. Dijon's fallen. That's unfortunate. Their army's moving north, but this army's got no general. Parish of the Palatinate is over. I would want to get that one back. $620 with the Empress. That is something I'll take. That is a big old stack hit. Move back that way, please. Siena is out. Burgundy has lost its juniors, which is great. And France is now just picking off the small stacks, which is not what is needed. How are we looking on this one? This one's the big one. Force some member states to join the Empire. A lot of princes against, which is okay. But we have Imperial Band CB against Venice, but I might try to force them in, given they're now down to 3 provinces. Where are we? Venice. Diplomat is dead. That is unfortunate. Venice, you have... Show me their dev. 27? No, that's ships. Your dev number here. I think you're down to... Yeah, 3 provinces. You've lost all your land down here. They're a candidate to just force in. Denmark holds land. I don't think I can force them in. 126, no, I'd need to take land off them first. And that might be the next war that happens. Burgundy holds lands, France holds lands. Okay. Burgundy into the Empire is not too hard. There's an event for that one. Gonna add these lands to the Empire. You are coring, so I can't do you yet. That's fine. Doesn't that grant you Imperial authority anymore? I thought that used to. Used to is probably the correct words. France Tech 7 now? No, they're still 6. Someone had cannons. It must have been Siena. No. Oh, France gets cannons by event. That's right. Got down 2.7 a month. That is not great. France are looking well enthused for this war. Not good. I've got a 14 stack without a general. Why it doesn't have a general is confusing. Denzians, that's not. Oh, follow me in Bohemia. Grow an army. Alright, what's happened here? Burgundy will pay money to France, so essentially a white peace, essentially. We can still get on here legitimately. Let's just EU them the old-fashioned way. I just trapped my... I did. Oh my fucking god. Alright, speed back up. 343 is a reasonable air. That is just irritating in every sense of the word. I am not happy about that in the slightest. Alright, now if we are going to take land back from Denmark, they still have Norway, Bremen, Friesland, Volgast. No one I'm really scared of. Now, what not getting the Burgundian Inheritance does for me, I lose this one out because I am not going to be able to take any of that land. So, that is going to have to wait for revoking the privilege. as well as Burgundy into the Empire. Now, I'm going to have to do some research on Burgundy in the Empire. What is the trigger for that? Oh, so for now, let me just go refresh my drink. I'll be back in a sec, and then I will look at how to get Burgundy into the Empire through event, as that will need to happen. Back in a moment. Alright, let's have a look-see on the wiki. That is. If you enjoy my suffering, hit that follow button. Just lets me know. Just lets me know that everyone enjoys the suffering. Burgundy in the Empire. I have caps lock on for some reason. No, I don't. Follower bar is not working, is it? No, the follower bar is working. 12 is the correct number. Where are we? Imperial entrance. Do the succession mission. Yeah, I think the discrepancy is Twitch is accounting for bots, whereas that tick accounts for people hitting the button. So that only increases in count, it doesn't decrease when Twitch removes bot accounts. So I don't think Twitch has cleared out the bots on my follower list yet. I think it's still at 12. Alright, that should happen now. That is good. So Burgundy should be getting a mission now. Now that the Burgundian Inheritance has finished, it should be getting a pop-up. AI should be getting a pop-up. It is 10 times more likely to choose this option if it is not a rival of the Emperor, or the Emperor is not a rival of it. 1.5 if the Emperor has at least 100 opinion. Okay, never cared much for claiming the French throne. It will claim that, so it will go to here. Start an Imperial incident. Okay. So I should be getting an event roughly now. Asking for Burgundy to join the Empire. Hopefully that happens soon. All my loans have just come due at the same time. Not great. Not great. Seizing land is going to have to wait. I do want to do that, but it will wait. Losing still a fair bit of money while we wait for manpower to recover. We will turn that one down a little bit. I'm not desperate need to have my army at full health. Rebels are still a little way off. I can't afford to have that last diplomat improving relations with subjects. Really, Brandenburg? Need to give you another marriage. We still cannot core. We will soon. Home and unlawful territory. Not do it. Alright, Ulm. Oh, alright, we can take an idea. Finally, we are not behind on tech. Naples is excommunicated again. I have spare diplomats. Plenty. Latin has no heir? What's going on here? Succession war. I will take a succession war of another elector. But war with Denmark is on the cards shortly, I think. We do want to get some land up north to prepare for the Reformation. Morale of armies, we need to move our focus into admin. We've got way too many mill points. We are falling behind on admin. Lemberg, you can join the Empire. And at last of the land can be called up. Poland integrated Moldavia. That's... I thought they were a march. Catholic zealots, that's okay. And let us reclaim that marriage with Castile. They already have an heir, which... Oh no, they're in a regency, that's okay. Yeah, so Denmark would bring in Norway, Bremen, Friesland, and Volgast. How quickly are we pulling this one up? Not too slowly. Transfer subjects on here, isn't it? That's on the same one. Ooh. Alright, we need to go get the army back up. Making money with the army fully maintained. We were to declare a war on the Danes. We would outnumber them 2 to 1 without allies. We will be going for... Burgundy is in debt. Big one against. Manpower's low. Brandenburg is in debt. They like Denmark. Yeah, Bremen, Friesland, Wolgast, they're not too scary. No, Burgundian Inheritance is still sitting here. Demand the Low Countries. Well, the Low Countries are independent, I believe. Burgundy gave them all up, yes. They're allied to them, but they are all independent. Truce with Poland expires 1483, so we got 8 years till we can go back to Poland. That is ticking up at 0.3 per month, that's great. And we may get it to tick up just a touch faster by doing this one. Holstein is the southern land. Admin Tech 6, yes, don't fall further behind. Taxes and missionary strength sounds good. We'll bring in Cologne and the Palatinate. Shouldn't provide too much extra access help, but ideally you just want the two provinces, Holstein and Schleswig. I don't think we're going to have the ability to transfer Norway, so this will be a relatively quick war. Hopefully. Just to shore up the northern borders of the Empire. I don't think we're going to be able to cross the strait. Just thinking ahead. Oh no, Riga is a German cultured state, so giving them a free city status would not contribute to that achievement. It's fine. The Dutch states count as German? They do. So I think in this war I'm not wanting to separate piece out the other states involved, because I am not going to be able to siege Denmark proper. Can't tell if their ships are docked or not. I don't think it matters. Friesland troops are retreating all the way around the Baltics. No, they are not docked up, they are blockading, so that is absolutely fine. And now I think we're just looting the land. Government reform, that is always a start. Tier 3, bureaucracy. I don't think we're going to go for a one culture. That's a bit ambitious and probably a bit beyond my ability, if I'm quite honest. State loyalty equilibrium. That one might not be too bad. Advisors, reform growth, and no, influence modifier is already high enough. Cheaper advisors I'm not a fan of. No. Representatives of the Crown, extra relations. Vassal force limit contribution will come in handy later. Monarch power tribute from tributary states. I don't have tributary states. I'm thinking loyalty, estate loyalty up 5% is probably the play, given we have a mission to get them up to 60. I think the earlier we get that one done, the better. Extra promoted cultures is just a bonus. I can go ahead of time on military tech. Not the worst idea in the world. I would be the first to do it. First to Tech 7 is not a bad one. I think that's bronze cannons as a bonus. I don't see the Danish army anywhere. There's the Norwegian army, they're down in Poland, Ruthenia. Ah, there they are. They're going to siege the war target back. No, I'm going to chase them away. Ottomans are trying to get into Italy. That's not a good sign. And when they're excommunicated, they are weak. We are going to take up military. We've got cannons now. That's a start. Should never have left Jutland. Alright, what do we want from here? We want money and... Really, Bohemia? No. No. No, you can deal. That's not a core, that's a claim. We want those two. I can't claim more land off them on this CB, so... Plus all their money would clear a couple of debts, war reps, so 50% is what we're looking for on this war. I love anatomical theatre. One is nice and easy. Norwegians are nearly done on that fort. You can stay in the war. I need that war score. Ottomans have bronze cannons. That's not ideal. Still a little way off that one. They've sieged Podolia, which is a nothing siege. I'm still coring that one. Renewed one loan, that's unfortunate. They are sieging down again. That Bohemian siege in Friesland ends, I don't know, but I probably have enough war score on them. Palatinate can have some manpower. I have manpower to spare. Why have I got Low Crownland again? Oh no, that's what I've always had. That's okay. Looking at the wrong number. I am probably only waiting on Bohemia to finish the 2 sieges, both capitals of Friesland and Wolgast, and then this war will be done. That's Wolgast, that's Friesland. We're at 56, they will not peace out. Question is, will they do a long march around in through Russia? All 3 of them are looking for peace. Stolp has fallen. Have that 1 fort there left. We are at -7, -6. So the war will be over soon. I'm going to move my main army all the way back south. Halich is cord. However, Podolia is being sieged, so we are in strife down there. Someone wanted to join that war, but the war is pretty much done. Polish separatists in New Sandek, that is not great. It's -5 at the moment, but if I take out this Norwegian army, I think the war will be just about done. They are coming back through Jutland because I have left that area. Nope, they are not keen. Oh, that's unfortunate. If I have to re-siege down all this territory, I will not be thrilled. Stettin is fully occupied. We are, let me just go back in, we are able to get what we want now. I don't want my army there. Head south. Get out of my territory. Future territory. Done. Core those up. Excellent. We can seize land, that is good. We can pay off a couple of loans. May as well be the cheap ones. Reduce separatism, I like that. I don't like is I am probably going to the Ottomans ate Serbia. That's not good. Yeah, I have been really stuffed around with RNG this round. This is not ideal. Where are we? We are at 25 Imperial Authority. We're growing at 0.3 per month. 3 provinces not under of non-member states. Burgundy a prince. Burgundy is a prince. Okay, Burgundy is in the Empire. Okay, so I do need to get Verdun off France, and I need to get land off of Venice. Right, 1478. I mean, ideally I'm adding princes to the Empire. Ideally. But I need another 25 authority at this stage. Princes are not keen on this one. Burgundy wants money. Sorry, Burgundy, I do not have the money spare. I am heavily in debt. Next war I think is Poland. I think we're well behind because RNG has not rolled well with us. Hungary made us fight for their throne. Burgundy wouldn't even let us have it. Instead, we are going to have to do them the long way. On the plus side, France can't attack Burgundy without bringing in Castile. Where the Venetians are, they are down there. Okay, Linz basics tax. Army up to 50% force limit. 50% force limit is 34, so that's another 12 troops. Or a marketplace in Vienna. Marketplace in Vienna sounds good. And I need to turn my forts off. And Poland. Now that they've integrated Moldavia, that actually makes the math a bit easier. 318 from subject development. So 522, so I need to take 122 dev off them, total. So that's 18, 26, 39, 48. If I go down this way, what's that? 53, 65, 71, 74, 81, 92. Take a bit more than that. So Lublin alone might help. This territory is not great. Poznan would be handy to take, being a fort and all, but I could take all of this down here. Return all those cores to Teutons. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's 2 wars away before I can actually do that, but I think blocking the Ottomans from having a path for taking Berlin, Bessarabia, Edisons and Inglis, just blocking them off from having a pathway in would be ideal with the next war at least. Alright, Alright, just give me 2 moments here. I'm just trying to organise my thoughts here. What is our next step? I think our next step is waiting for our truce with the Poles, which is 83, I believe? March of 83. So 4 years peace to get to the war with the Poles. We do need to get to 50 authority to get the next reform, which will allow us to force members into the Empire, which will begin our break-up states and then include them. Venice would be a target on that. The last Italian miners, Padua, Verona, Bologna, Naples, depending on how small the Ottomans make them, because the Ottomans are making a move this direction, is another one to look at. That would secure up Italy. Breaking up the Ottomans themselves, so spinning out Serbia, Bulgaria, Byzantium, Epirus. Just going through that way. We could go through Lithuania, not Lithuania, Livonian Order, I think. 85, yeah, we could get the Livonians in. Gotland, Riga, Teutons, so that would be an option. Gotland, I think, can come in as well. Not on the same war, though. Religious-wise, yeah, so everyone's Catholic up this way. We've got a bit of Orthodox that we need to convert, but we are a bit poor, we're not doing it. Don't have missionary strength, so our next idea group will be religious, going for the one faith. We also need to be attacking England, finding a way to get a border with England. That's not the No CB War. If we had inherited Burgundy, that would have been easy. But because we have not, and Scotland, I don't think, wants to be a vassal of ours. No. That is going to prove a little tricky, especially if they go Anglican, because that puts us on a timer, particularly in the New World. Of course, the primary goal of this campaign is AEIOU. World Conquest is second, One Faith is third on that list. Alright, but for now we are just waiting on truce with Poland, and then we will go back to war with them. We'll bring in Lithuania, we'll bring in Danzig. Truce with France is up, that's unfortunate. We'll bring in Sweden, Riga and Stettin have joined them. I am not too scared about them. Castile is down here, so when and if we look to expand through France, Castile will be a big friend. Catholics over here, let them siege, let them siege, don't be silly. Although I think Hungary's entire army is stuck in Denmark, so wrong button, that one. Let the Catholics siege it down, flip the land. No? I'll take some legitimacy. Looking a little low. I may as well. Oh, they're coming home anyway. Lost Holy War on the... What? Why do we not have Holy War on the Ottoman? They've not flipped to Orthodox. How far off tech are we? We are behind on tech, so that will tick up in a second. Alright, new idea group. We are going religious. We will need that if we are pushing the one faith, and especially for dealing with the Reformation. Imperial authority is climbing rather quickly. Alright, and we can afford to probably pay off a loan. One of the cheap 1% loans. Oh dear Jesus. What is this war Castile's fighting? Unification War. Interesting. That's actually good for me. That is good for me. We do have the mission to force the Castilian Union, so if they take the Neapolitan one, that's even better for me, because I can just feed back land from the Ottomans. It has not been a great campaign, but if you are enjoying the suffering, hit that follow button, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Just to enjoy the pain that I go through. Just give me 2 moments. I'm just going to update the seems the bulb in my caps lock thing has gone. Updating the name of the stream, because RNG truly has hated us this run. Alright. Mantua want to be a free city. They were considering it for a while. They're still half considering it. Oh, I wanted to make a marketplace in Vienna, that's right. Gain money for clergy loyalty? That is a strong consideration, yes. Considering... no, it's the burgers that are going to like me because I'm building a marketplace. Burgundy is the papal controller. That is not a bad thing. Piss off the clergy even more or lose stability? Alright, we're upsetting the clergy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who else are they at war with? It's just Naples, and they just need to take the capital. Ottomans are doing Ottoman-y things. I probably should be looking to take them soon. Price of paper is up. Dear, oh dear, dear, oh dear. Splendor is here. Don't care about colonies. Combat in terrain, A definitely. Sweden's rivaled me. What did I do, Sweden? Besides get aborted next year. England, Poland. Ooh, Sweden might be my way into England. But I have no way to their mainland, which is a bit of an issue. They have strong allies. They've got Poland, Muscovy, England. That is not great. Just checking, how are we looking here? We are not voting for ourselves. What is wrong with us? Only the Palatinate is voting for itself, otherwise we've got the election down hold. How old is our king? 28. Heir is only 7, so we can't disinherit for a while. Hungarian peasants, that is their problem. I should probably help them out. Sorry Castile, I am relatively broke. Down to 8 loans. Extra production in Vienna, I am happy with that. We need to get it up to 50 at some stage, but there is no rush to get there anytime soon. Oh, and now it is just relaxing, chilling out. Still need about 12 ticks on this, so 12, what's that? 120 divided by 3 is 40, so 40 months is 3.5 years, give or take. So we can hopefully hit that button. 43 for 35 against, yeah, so we can already hit that button as soon as it hits 50. Do we want a quick war with Poland? I am thinking quick war with Poland. Too few rivals. What do we got here? I think we will outstrip Sweden first. Although France is an option. I'll keep Sweden. We've got 12 months until potential war with Poland. And we do want to block off the Ottomans from expanding through the Ukraine. I'm honestly thinking war with the Ottomans afterwards might be the right move. Feedback Naples, release Byzantium, take Constantinople. Poland's got a 25, Lithuania's only a 19. not too scared of the Polish allies. Brandenburg's been a useless friend to me, really. They've not done anything. Yet this time they're the only one that would join. Probably because everyone else has a truce. Yeah, Castile wasn't involved. -30 for distant war, and that's fair enough. Has a truce. Otherwise, they're in. Same with Cologne. Same with Burgundy. I think no. Burgundy out. Burgundy's out. Distant war. Don't think that would matter. Do we want ideas or we want tech? You're going to force it on me. Where are we? We're at 10 years ahead of time. So yeah, religious ideas. Let's get another missionary. Base tax in Breisgau. A fort in Kotor. Not a stupid idea. Get loans down to 1. We will take tax in Breisgau. Autonomy or lose inflation. Or really cheap. Yes, please. So where are we? Breisgau. Switzerland? Yes, Switzerland. I need 100 odd points, so we will wait. Truce with Siena, that is no big deal. Money is finally looking half decent. Veneration of the Virgin Mary. I will take some papal influence. Only at 58%. No, that's papal influence. 72% towards the Reformation. So, and a new general. I mean, 3 siege and 5 fire, but no shock. Go with the siege general, and we will add 4 cannons to that stack. That's the truce with Poland. Now, if you look at it, just Burgundy and Castile won't join. Stettin won't join either. They are, yeah, distant war for Burgundy, distant war for Castile. I could probably up their trust. That would get me 100 trust with them. Now how's it looking? They would... Don't owe them favours anymore, but it, they would join if I owed them 10 favours. That is an unfortunate consequence of dumping all my favours into trust. Alright, we're going to wait for those cannons to come through and then we will go for war. Although, where are we? 43... 7... 70 divided by 3 is... 2 years. I am actually going to be smart here and hold off on this wolf until I hit the next reform. May sound silly. Another Diplo idea, that's going to get me Imperial Growth Modifier. Yes, please. Yes, please. 0.35, so that's going to speed it up a lot. Can't seize land at the moment, only because we have clergy hating our guts. Probably wouldn't be too bad to do it, but... Um, 50 admin points, excellent. I will take that. And we shall upgrade Bryscale with 2 clicks. Make the clergy a bit more loyal. Didn't even realise we had a truce with Saxony. Don't want to summon the Diet. So 12 months I reckon, and then we can click the button. Bohemian separatists, where are you? Oh, okay, yep, so the rebels are real. And back. I'd rather not deal with them, but what you do. So Naples is now under Castile, so I'm not getting Aquileia back, that's absolutely fine. We are 6 months away now, end of the year. National Unrest -1 is not going to help a lot, but I will take it regardless. Three months. Ooh, that's interesting. I can get the Ottomans without Aquainlu by declaring on Ragusa. Neapolitan separatists. I would like them to succeed. Free stability. Thank you. Dalmatian separatists are a concern. We have 50 Imperial Authority, Absolute Reichsstabilitat, which will give us state maintenance, which is boring, but casus belli on neighbouring states to join the Empire is exactly what we want. But now we are going to declare war for Drohobych. Castile would join. Hello. Stettin is in. Burgundy is out. Distant war. But that's okay. Now they would join. Expand empire on the states down here because they are small enough. Do I need to? I no longer have a guarantee on them. Verona likes me too much. That's alright. I can go after Venice. I can go after Bologna. Florence and Verona. Venice would bring in Lucca, Florence, Augsburg. Just be quick, I think. No, I can't bring them in. Okay, they're too big still. Is that the problem? Yeah, they are too big. Okay. Alright, drop down to speed 2. I'm getting ahead of myself. Autonomy is fine. Truce with Brandenburg? I didn't even... Oh no, because I demanded territory, that's right. I have a truce with them. Oh, it's Lithuanian Navy down there. That's interesting. I was not expecting the... I knew they had a navy, but at the same time was not expecting it. Alright, so this time what we want to do is return all this land to the Teutons. It looks like I... oh no, that's because I can't make it a core. Statins and OPM, they can be done for money. I'm not going to sit on that one. That can wipe out the Hungarians. I'm not going to jump in that. I will blow up the walls now that I have cannons. Big old 36 stack just marching through Poland. Go for it, Burgundy. And Siege of Plock is down. Swedes are here. They might be looking to jump on the Brandenburgians, but no, I'm going to cut them off at the pass. And I am going to jump on Danzig. So we got Stettin, Riga, Sweden as other parties in this war. Upset the Teutons, that is fine, I can upset them because I'm about to give them a bunch of land and make them very happy with me. Free cities, 79 member states, 3 provinces not currently there, that is fine. I think I do need to look to the Ottoman. Yeah, I don't have the Expand Empire on Livonia. Probably because they're not Catholic. I'm not sure. All this land to Bohemians. I'm not a huge fan of that choice. They are free to do so. Danzig is done. Warsaw is already at 50%. Can I get Stettin out already? No. Easy come, easy go. Stability is not my friend in this game. Warsaw is down. That was quick. Already at 24 war score. Sweden's going for the Danish land. Well, Burgundy's gone a bit brave there. Now they're going to get stomped. But they did stop the siege on Podolia, so that's okay. Yeah, 50,000 troops down there. I am going to be watching what my army's doing. There goes Istria. Let's take care of them briefly. Now, can I return cause? No, I can only return the 2. Memel only has a claim. Oh. Do they not have a claim? Oh, Teutons have a quarter on dead. What? Turn callers. I'll take Mammal from you. That's what I'm looking for at a minimum. That's 80. That is 80. And Mammal will be handy because that gives me a border with Livonians. Bosnia would be 96, and that would take a lot of land as well. 96 war score is probably where I'm aiming for. We at war with Riga in this war? We are. Again, claim where I am going. That's fine. That's handy because I'm already at war for that province for someone else's claim. Oh yeah, all this land is flipping back to Naples. Castile is just going to get big, real easy, real fast, no questions asked. Sweden's taking that land, that is not a concern. Already up at 30 war score. Come on, Stettin, you know you want to get out. Oh, they're taking their time on that decision. Come on, Poznan, you want to fall too? No. 21 to 35, that's fine. Okay, Byzantine influx. The Byzantine refugees, cheaper tech for early points, high prestige. It's going to save me more tech in the long term than those points there. That is definitely worth it. Come on, siege them down. Oh! Come on, Brandenburg, you know you want to. I think you're probably going to have to go up here and take care of the Swedes. Alright, Stettin is done. I'll take money and war reps. Oh, Danzig, don't do that. Oh, Poznan needs to fall. That's the big roadblock over there. Ottoman's starting to get very aggressive. Welcome to the stream. If you are enjoying it tonight, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, helps me out. I need to get up to partner with Twitch so I can get some money flowing through so I can upgrade my processor for when EU5 finally drops. Because we all know that's going to chug. Oh, that doesn't look like a good fight there. Lithuania's just going to stomp the Aragonese there, but Poznan has fallen. That is a start. I don't like this. No, I'm not going to do that, because if I get trapped there and they decide they want to attack, I am stuck if they blockade, and that is another dead army, and I am not doing that again. How far away till 6 years? 6 years we can afford to go and hit the button. Hungary's taking those ones. That's less than ideal. I don't think it matters who takes them. Lithuanian nobles is not great. Oh, this could be a mistake with that 15 stack sitting there. 30. That's not. Oh no, I've got backup. That's always good. Going on here, Crimea and Circassia are at war. And Circassia seems to be holding their own. Do not see that every day. Alright, let me now. I think I'm gonna go. Ooh. No, we don't want to do that. Do we not have access through Russia? No, the ports are gonna block us off. That's not ideal. Right, let us blast the fort. Won't just charge through. Burgundy, what are you doing? That sounds better. need to somehow get around and get Sweden out of this war. So whether or not that's taking Narva or going around and just sitting on Stockholm. Feeling a touch exposed. It's like everyone's just sort of up and left me at the moment. Who are you, Navarra? Just marching around northern Germany. Sort of not really wanting to do anything with Sweden. Countess is down. Can we get to Stockholm? Yes, we can. Do I want to go that far? Yes, I do. Yeah, that's not good down here, but they're not going to be able to do anything about the noble rebels. 7 Hungarian stack. Muscovy is no longer my rival. That's very good to hear. Oh, you are bugging me. Go away. Can I get to... No? Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Get Riga out of this war. Can't bombard it. Alright, going to a different fort. We're going to a different one. Extra diplo relations sounds good. Noble rebels are not my friend at the moment. There's a hole in the wall, in the wall, in the wall. There's a hole in the wall, in the wall, in the wall. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Now, is there a chance Sweden's going to take a white peace? 12 months. 12 months, maybe. If I take Viborg, almost definitely. taking back Bessarabia and Moldavia, that's not great. I'm just going to get the Platinum to siege that down because I don't need Danzig creating more troops. Come on, siege, take Vilnius. I would like to get onto Viborg. Now 13 points against. Burgundy's trying to get across, but they're trapped now. Why is... Oh, because there's a fort there now. Right, take Riga. Get them out. Thank you, Hungary, for taking care of them. Yeah, Burgundy is now trapped in Denmark, which is not ideal. As is Aragon. I don't think it matters now. Poland is fully sieged. I don't even know if they've got an army left. They do. They can't grow it. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Ottomans managed to get over here and take care of those rebels. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sweden, how are you looking? 10 months. Not great. We will repay one loan. Heretics uprising, that's not what I need. Riga, you're ruining my dreams. Five prestige down, that's unfortunate. Had to take a loan, that's not great. Come on, come on. Oh, such disappointment. Do need to get Sweden out of this war. I've got two armies that are basically stuck and useless. How is Sweden? Sweden, 7 months. Oh, 71% now. Oh. Take the siege. Sweden's army is in Ukraine. Down to 6. There's one ship that is stopping them from doing anything. Come on, let's get Riga out of this one. No! Oh, come on. Oh, that's... alright. That's not... Alright. We're at 72. $85. Okay, that blocks Ottoman expansion in the south. That's fine. Can't take Lublin. That's too much. 95 is too high. 94 is too high. 92 is too much. 93 is too... A little bit of cash? No. Alright, so that is what I can take off them right now, and that seems appropriate. No, do not take that pathway, for God's sake. Do not get stuck in Memel, of all places. Corruption's growing, that is something I will deal with. Crownland, we can not seize Crownland because we have rebels, that is unfortunate. Money is okay, but we can turn off all forts except that one, because I reckon I want that one on. That has happened. Alright. 1488, Reformation still at least 15 years away, which is good. I need 11 on the Imperial Authority, which is not the best, but that's still ticking up. Perpetual Diet would be nice to get prior to the Reformation. Yeah, wars against Venice, wars against the Italians. That sounds like a good step forward. Alright. Königsberg, Empire is stronger, excellent. Where is Poland at now? Poland is down. They have 168 of their own, their subjects have 192. 168 plus 192 is well under 400. No. 292 is what they have. Plus 168 is 460 flat. So I still need to take 60 dev off of Poland before I can go for the PU. Alright. That's unfortunate. Riga can have access. Let us take care of these rebels and then claim back some land. Lost conquest on them, that's alright, that's fine. So we just need 60 more dev off Poland and then we can go for the PU. I do think it is almost time to go after the Ottoman. At least start taking back some of the land that is dangerous. Spanish Pope. And get that started before I need to start stomping out religious centres. I might start making a... That's not worth it. I might start making a claim on Denmark. So I can take Norway. I'm not in a rush for that one actually. Who are they allied to? Riga, Friesland, Volgas. They're not scary at all. What is war score here? 103. I think I'll still start making a claim. But we're going to start winding down for the night. Yeah. I think we've made some real progress. We have been screwed over heavily by RNG. Hungary and Burgundy have not helped us out at all. I can't progress down the Burgundian branch of the mission tree until we revoke the Privilegia, which is not ideal. But I think, even though this is not a perfect world, we are in a good position. But yeah, I think we'll be back on Friday, midday UTC. That is 10 PM Eastern Australian, 8 AM Eastern American, midday in the UK. With some more Austria, we'll keep trying to chug along, try to consolidate Europe. I think that the Reformation will probably be hitting around the end of that stream. No stream on Saturday, I've got some family business to take care of, but we will also be back on Sunday. So 2 streams next week, Friday and Sunday, midday UTC. Until then, let us just siege back this one little province and seize some land back from the States. And I've been Fritz, you've been you, and I will see you next week. Take care.